Hi, welcome to One Word a Day. I'm Sophie, your pilot into the universe of Chinese. Let's continue unpacking some Chinese idioms that are mostly humorous and package their message in that humor expression. Okay, today we're going to talk about 留得青山在，不怕没柴烧. 10 characters, quite wordy, but it's incorporated in our everyday language use. And oftentimes, when we try to express this meaning and it hit just right, we will just say the whole thing. We will absolutely say 留得青山在，不怕没柴烧 to as an explainer of our behavior or our decision. So I guess this is kind of a rationalizing process of if you can keep 留得青山在, if you keep 得 is a descriptor of 留 actually. It's not really meaning holding. It's kind of a small word in English. So I translate as a keep with, if you can keep with this green mountain over there, meaning you don't do this deforestation too badly. You keep your mountains green, then you won't need to worry about, not afraid, 没柴烧. You're running out of wood, you're running out of timbers, you're running out of fuel to burn. So the goal is you keep have this renewal resources. And the way to do it is to keep your mountains green. Okay. I mean, isn't that environmental advice for all of us, like through all the time? So this mentality of you keep the source of your resources, source, resource, okay, then you are going to get back. You're able to extract more resources to the source, from the source. So that means you retain, you have to keep a certain, I guess, keep at a renewal pace so that you don't overdrafting from whatever resources you have. So you don't deplete your otherwise restockable resource over there. So in this case, it's about wood. So this natural material that humans have long mastered using it to make structures, to make tools, and to burn them as a form of fuel, have long been in the cultures east and west. And this expression 留得青山在, like this is the Chinese mentality of keep it green, retain the mountain, retain the forest in there, so that it can keep have this rebirth, natural rebirth cycle. After you're logging it, it can grow again, so that you can keep coming back to the same resource and extract more timber from it. So that's the whole mentality. And Chinese use this expression to mean, okay, just like a chicken give you eggs, right? You don't kill the chicken. Same mentality. You don't kill the resource who can keep producing new, like tiny little eggs compared with chicken, right? Chicken is probably a bigger, fuller protein source than the egg. But once you kill the chicken, it's gone. It's not renewable. But if you keep the chicken, the eggs will keep coming. So this is a similar comparable expression of keeping the resources, the source of the resources. Then you can have it longer. It will serve you better. You can view it as, I guess, from investment point of view, you keep your principles so you can have your interest keep coming. And I, in particular, remember a context, this expression we used. Is in the story of new immigrant family in America. And they did something that was medically misinterpreted as child abuse. So Chinese medical treatment have this 刮痧, which is scraping your skin to have little bruises on your skin as a way of treatment to almost like a belief this can improve your circulation to help you heal faster. But the medical team in America misread it, or they don't understand that there is still such a practice of gua sha. Like, why you scrape somebody's skin until it shows bruises on the skin surface, and it happened on a child, and then it becomes a child abuse case, and it stressed this new immigrant family out. And at some point, the husband used this expression, is like between the choice, almost like life death. I mean, it dramatized it to a certain degree that it's life death situation almost applied to there. That the husband rationalized like 留得青山在, meaning keep the wife. Like, if he has to make a tough choice of between the child and the wife, the husband would rationalize as keep the wife, because the wife is regarded as the green mountain who would give birth to more timber, which I mean is a utilitarian view of the child. It's like the offspring can be made more by the wife as long as the wife is up and alive. So 留得青山在, keep the source of this reproductive force, which is the wife, and then the kid, we can have more kid. We don't need to worry about this one particular kid that was captured by the child protection agency that kept away from our family. Like, don't lose ourselves from this tragedy. I mean, eventually it got resolved. Eventually, it became a legal case that somebody, American attorney, was able to convince the judge that this was not child abuse. It was a common practice in China. It's beneficial to your health. All that drama, but the husband rationalized with this line. He said exactly, 留得青山在, 不怕没柴烧. So I guess it's in the context of something is hurtful to you, like you lose something. But at the risk of losing something, you keep, when you're prioritizing things, you keep the mountain, the green mountain. So you keep the source of what can be regenerative, of new things coming. In our context, is keep the mother, keep the wife, keep the family, the original pairing of couple alive. And then you won't be afraid of running out of children because they can reproduce again. So at this moment of have to make some tough decisions, you have to prioritize correctly so that you keep the mountain there. You don't burn up everything to destroy the future of timber. Like if you kill the mountain, then no more timber coming. Okay, so that's the rational over there. So I'm showing you the logs and the green mountains behind it. Exactly that view. Like you want to keep the mountain green so that the wood, the forest can regenerate itself, produce new timbers for you. But the timbers are what our end use is. So there is this renewal rate. You have to keep it within that reproducible or renewable pace, so you don't over logging it. Okay, I translate as refuelable. I don't even know there is such an expression in English, but because it's talking about chai and shao, it talks about energy use. So it's a fuel, right? And refuelable means it's regenerative. It's this qingshan can give you more fuel coming in the future. So this refuelable, like you want to enable yourself, you want to keep it. So this keeping thing, this liu, keep it, is what enable you to do this renewable, regenerative of more fuels in the future. So I think that's probably a logical translation. All right, thank you for your time. See you another day.